So the case study I'm going to be talking about today occurred on May 15th, 2003 in South Carolina. The victim was working for a bricklaying company and they were working on a pool house pretty close to finishing it up. And he was just doing his daily cleaning of the mortar mixer machine, and he was spraying it with a water hose trying to get all the mortar out. And while he was doing it, he had the engine running, so the paddles were going, and they disconnected the guard, and they had also, the drum guard was fully open. So it was only a matter of time before an accident occurred, and sadly it happened for this guy. While he was cleaning it, he ended up getting sucked into the machine and just pulled into it, and a nearby worker heard him screaming for help and went over there and tried to shut the machine off, but he couldn't get it off. So by that time, the victim, he was already dead. He was pronounced dead at the scene. But this company, it was just a small company. It was their first fatality. Hadn't ever had anything happen like that before. I couldn't find a citation for the case study, but I did get some NIOSH recommendations. The first one being employers should train employees in the recognition of hazards, methods to control such hazards, and conduct and document regular safety meetings. The second one, employers should assure that all warning labels on the equipment are clearly visible and equipment is properly maintained. Manufacturers should consider installing a safety switch so that the engine cuts off when the guard is disconnected or removed from the drum guard lifter. So yeah, that was a pretty bad deal, but hopefully that can be prevented in the future by using the right guards and stuff like that. So now I'm going to move on to my project and show you the violations that I have. I'll show those first. So right here we have standard 1926.452 scaffolding for bricklayers, and obviously you can see that is not the proper way to set that up. It's not safe at all, so definitely a violation. Second one, we have this guy right here. He's got his bucket way too close to the edge of the trench. Could cause a cave-in for sure. And then right here we have standard 1926.250 material handling and storage. It's definitely not the proper way to store materials or anything like that. You need to have some kind of rope or barrier around the hole. And for the compliances, I have 1926.502 covers, and as you can see, the hole on the top of the building is marked off and it has the word hole written on it, so people know there's a hazard there. And then the last compliance being 1926.706 construction masonry. Right here you can see the limited access zone, and that's where only workers that are authorized to be in that area working are allowed in there. So yep, that's all I got.